Hi, this is Project Spark Alphabet. I'm Lady Lex UK, and today we're doing the letter I. And for my prop, I have chosen the ice platforms and icebergs, and for my tile, I've chosen in hit reaction. So let's start off with our prop. This is the from the Arctic biome. These are the iceberg and ice platform props. And they're supposed to look like broken up pieces of ice on the water and icebergs and what have you. Now I've put them on the land here, but you could just as easily put them floating in the water. In fact, let's do that, shall we? Let's show you how this would look floating in the water. Let's put it out here. It's supposed to look like icebergs and floating ice. They are. That's what it looks like. It looks pretty cool floating out there in the water. And if you have it as a fixed prop, it's not going to move. It's going to stay there, and that looks like a pretty good ice flow with some ice. And you can go out there to your prop. Let's see if I can jump to it. Oh no, I missed. There we go, and you can use it so your player can fall in and out of the water and clamber all about on it. It looks really nifty. A little hole there. There we go. It's pretty nice. It's designed for ice flows. But you can put it on the land, like I say, and just add to the snowscape like this, and that's all good. But you are not limited in any way to this one biome. Just by a little bit of colouring, you can make any prop, any rock, any plant, anything fit a different biome. So I've done over here, I've coloured it so that it is the same as the asteroid. And there you go. A few alien plants, a little bit of recolouring, and it looks completely different. And you can use that on your alien planets without any problem at all. And over here, I've put it in a desert set. Put some cactus and a few dry old bones in there, made a dry stone bed, and that's exactly the same prop in exactly the same position. We've got a dry stone bed and some rocks now, so that looks completely different, and that's added to your desert dunes biome. And over here I've turned that into a path this time. I've made them grey, made them into a path, and made it into a little hobbit house. So there's all sorts you can do with colouring. You're not limited to what the prop looks like to start with. Most of you already know all of this, but for people new to Project Spark, it might not have occurred to them. So I hope this has given you some ideas. Bear in mind that if you are using one of these on the floor, it might be a good idea to make them non-collidable, like I've done here on this path, so that there's nothing that stops the player from walking along the path. I haven't done it in this biome, so you can see he can get stuck in between the rocks there. But that might be what you want, so that's you'll require him to jump a bit. But if you don't want him to do that, just make it non-collidable, and everything will be fine for your player to walk along. Okay, so that's the ice props. A very quick one for today. For the prop section, and let's move on to my tile, which is the in hit reaction. Well, first of all, what is a hit reaction? Well, let's go up to this stovepipe. I've set it so that it's going to damage me if I get close to it. And there you go. I'm getting damage. I'm flashing red, and my arms sort of come up, and finally I'll do some salty thing and die. That's what a hit reaction is. It's a sort of a reaction to a punch or damage where I push myself backwards with my arms up. Now, if you don't want that to happen, there's my code for my damage. You can turn it off here without hit reaction. Now you can put that within, like here, like the thing that's making the damage, or you can put it in your player so that it doesn't have a hit reaction when damaged. Either way, you notice it died completely. He died in a completely different way because he wasn't thrown backwards. He didn't do the somersaulty thing. So you can make these hit reactions look completely differently. And now here I have a goblin. And I will just turn his brain on. Oops. There. And now inside his brain, I've used the in hit reaction tile to set a boolean. So I've said when you are in hit reaction, hit equals true. So we put it. Whoops. You don't need to do this, but you could do that. When started to be in hit reaction, hit equals true. When you hit, so when you're hit, then we're going to make that hit reaction shorter, 0.5 seconds instead of the norm. And we're going to make that player invulnerable while he's doing this hit reaction, so you can't hit him again while he's doing some sort of emote. And then we're going to set a random number between 1 to 5, and we're going to say if it's 1 then he's going to fall down, if it's 2 then he's going to dodge backwards, that's a backward somersault, if 3 then he's going to emote the mad emote, and 4 he's going to emote the stunned, so 5 would be his normal hit reaction, be it a little bit faster than normal, right? And then after 1.5 seconds we're going to go back to hit equals false. So let's see what that does. Oops, let's get away from that. Right, we're going to punch him. And he's doing the mad emote. He's doing the stunned emote that time. He's fallen over that time. And now he's doing the backward somersault. So we're getting all of them there. So he'll react, and that was just an ordinary hit reaction. That's a stunned one. There we go. Mad emote. There we are. And he's fallen down. So you can have it so that you can animate your goblin or your character in any way you want when he's hit. With this code, you can put your own connect emotes in. So you can animate your character in different ways to the norm, and that's all good because it all adds variety to your game and makes it unique. There we are, he's dead now. So there you go. Couple that with a unique death animation, and I'm sure you can think of some things. Check out some of my videos on death animations, and also my tutorials on how to change those around. There you go then. So 2 quickies today. That was the icicle props and the in hit reaction tile. Thanks for watching and keep sparking.